Today we're going to be working on a Whirlpool refrigerator. It's a French door Whirlpool. The model number it's on the display. And the problem that we are having with this refrigerator is that it's accumulating ice. Welcome to DIY Repair Now. Read all the warnings, and during this video you will see one or more of these icons to help you do this repair safe. On the dispenser compartment, as you see on the picture, all this ice is accumulating due to a fact that it's condensating and is creating a condensation on the dispenser compartment. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this dispenser panel by releasing two tabs on the bottom. As you see, I'm putting my screwdriver and it has two tabs, one on the left and one on the right. As you see right there, those tabs has to be released to be able to remove this front board panel. Then we're going to go ahead and remove the two 1/4 screws that are holding the frame for the dispenser. As you see, on the top of the board has some tabs that I will show you later how it goes back in. Again, we're going to go ahead and remove the two 1/4 screws that are holding the frame. And then there's another two screws on the top. And now we're gonna go ahead and try to pry it out. I just figured out that it has two tabs on the side. They also have to be released to be able to move it to the front. As you see, I released the two tabs, and now you can pry it out. Try to remove the cables that are in your way, and that's how it comes towards you. Now this is what is creating the condensation. This is a piece of rubber flapper, and because over time it looked like it's wearing out. As you see, it was a gap, so you put a flashlight underneath, and then if you see a light, like a strong light going in, then you already know that it's the flapper that it's letting hot air going into your freezer compartment. Now we're going to try to remove all this buildup ice from the dispenser compartment. Let's go ahead and put a piece of rag or a towel underneath, because all the water is going to be going down to the dispenser. Now I'm using a steamer, but you can go ahead and let the refrigerator defrost by itself, or use a hair dryer. Just keep in mind that the hair dryer it can damage your refrigerator cabinet or your refrigerator walls, because they make out of plastic. If you put too much heat, it will create some damage to your panels or your refrigerator walls. So as you see, I tried to defrost on the sides. The whole piece of ice came out, and at this point I'm back with the part, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this procedure again. As you see, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tabs like so, and you put a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and it will come right out. just go ahead and remove your electrical wires to be able to remove the front board panel. Put it on the side. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab the new part. Now, and another brands like GE, they will sell the flapper by itself, but in this Whirlpool model, they will sell the whole frame with the switches, and basically it's all one piece, as you see while I open the box. This is how it looks. Basically, in a way, is better because everything is gonna be new in this compartment, except for the front board panel. That is the part number, and also I will put it in the description of this video. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove the screws again. I go ahead and put it on the video, that way you guys see it again. It has a zip tie there. Want to make sure I got zip ties to put it back like I found it. Remove the 2/4 screws on the bottom, the 2/4 screws on the top. Remove the clips. They are snapped in place to be able to release the part. Remove the harness. Just take a picture before you remove anything to put it back in. Now this piece was a little complicated to remove it from there because it has some kind of clip or mechanism that it was holding it in place, and then it was, as you will see on this part of the video, that you have to like move it to the side to be able to release the water supply tube. You have to be careful because it have to release, and you don't want to break the water tube because we don't have a replacement for this. And that's how it released off from the old part. Now we're going to go ahead and snap the water tube on the new part, and remember to put the zip tie to hold it in place, just like it was before. Now the zip tie is not included on the part or in the box, so you have to buy one. You can get the zip ties Dollar Tree or Family Dollar or Walmart. You can get it. You can get this zip ties anywhere. Yep. Just cut whatever is left. Make sure it's tight first. And just cut wherever is left off. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to put it in place. Make sure the the water supply tube is not kink or pinch. because otherwise they won't be able to get water on the dispenser. As you see, it has a clip there where the tube should snap in place. And go ahead and connect all your harnesses where they go. Install all 4 screws back in place. Like so. And we're gonna go ahead and install the dispenser board. As you see, all those clips snap on the top part, and the 2 clips on the bottom, they will snap in place. And we're pretty much done with this repair. Make sure it's clean. Anything that is water on the floor or anything, just wipe it off. And as you see, water is dispensing like it's supposed to.
Alright guys, if this video helped you in any way, you can show us appreciation by giving us a tip using the following options that you see on the screen. If you cannot provide with a tip, is another way to support this channel by just dropping off a comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the bell to receive notifications. Thanks for watching.